latest military news update. This is AFP Community News, hosted by Rob Suzon every 12 noon, Mondays to Fridays. Only here on DWDD Armed Forces Radio. One AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Philippine Air Force airlifts relief supplies to typhoon-hit Catanduanes. TOG-7 distributes food packs at Tribal Olympics 2024 in Palawan. Amihan to bring cloudy skies and rains over extreme northern Luzon. Damage to schools caused by multiple typhoons reaches 1 billion pesos.
Good day everyone, as well to our troops at Camp Emilio Ginaldo, Quezon City. Today is Thursday, November 21, and we will bring you the latest news from the armed forces and other information around the Philippines. I am Ralph Suzon for AFP Community News.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
For the brief overview of our stories, the Philippine Air Force sustained its disaster relief efforts yesterday by airlifting essential food supplies to Catanduanes, one of the provinces hardest hit by Super Typhoon Pepito. A C-130 and NC-212Y aircraft transported 800 family food packs from Pasay City to Verac Airport. The Department of Social Welfare and Development provided the relief items to support the ongoing recovery of affected communities. With its reliable airlift capabilities, the Philippine Air Force remains a vital partner in ensuring prompt and efficient disaster response nationwide.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
Tactical Operations Group 7 of the Philippine Air Force distributed 250 food packs to indigenous peoples during the Tribal Olympics 2024 at the Bataraza Sports Complex, Palawan. TOG-7 actively supported the event, which showcased traditional games and celebrated the culture of tribes like the Tagbanwa, Palawaan, and Taot Batu. Organized by the 18th Special Forces Company, the activity promoted the unity, sportsmanship, and cultural preservation in isolated areas. Moreover, TOG-7 continues to strengthen partnerships for community development and cultural preservation in Palawan.
Armed Forces Radio Report.
And now let's hear our report on the ground about 68 IB opens Mediator Sports Fest 2024. Going for the details, Jai.
The 60th Infantry Battalion officially launched the Mediator Sports Fest 2024 with a parade of banners led by company commanders, marking the start of their 38th founding anniversary celebration. The opening ceremony, highlighted by the ceremonial torch lighting, reflected the battalion's dedication to unity, excellence, and sportsmanship. The Sports Fest aims to foster camaraderie, teamwork, and mission readiness among personnel. As the games progress, participants are set to showcase discipline and competitive spirit. This is Joy reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Jai.
DWDD National News.
For our national news, the Philippine Health Insurance Corporation has announced an increase in its benefit package for severe dengue treatment, raising the coverage from 16,000 pesos to 47,000 pesos effective this month. PhilHealth President and CEO Emmanuel Ledesma Jr. emphasized that this increase, which took effect on November 1, aims to provide better financial protection to Filipinos affected by dengue, especially as cases continue to rise. According to the Department of Health, there have been 269,467 reported dengue cases nationwide, with the National Capital Region reaching an alert level.
DWDD National News.
The Department of Agriculture is inviting the public to join the Kadiwa ng Pangulo Expo 2024, showcasing one of the Marcos administration's flagship programs. Organized by the DA Agribusiness and Marketing Assistance Service, The event will run from November 26 to 28 at the Philippine International Convention Center. The expo will highlight Hakadiwa's success in boosting farmers and fishers' incomes while providing affordable, quality food to consumers. Featuring 100 farmer exhibitors, innovations like Kadiwa food hubs and a digital app, plus free seminars, the expo highlights the government's commitment to food security and sustainable agriculture.
Armed Forces Radio.
Let us hear more updates from Shai about OCD pushes for centralized 911 system for faster emergency response.
Good afternoon. The Office of the Civil Defense is advocating the use of a centralized national 911 system to streamline emergency responses to crimes and disasters. OCD Administrator Under Secretary Ariel Nepomuceno, alongside National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council, Vice Chair and Department of the Interior and Local Government Secretary John Vic Rimulya, emphasized the need for simplified and swift government action during an aerial inspection of areas affected by Super Typhoon Pipito. The system, part of the whole-of-government approach, aims to enhance coordination among agencies to ensure efficient disaster response and aid delivery. This is Shai Rivera reporting for AFP Community News, One AFP for a Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Shai.
DWDD National News.
The National Electrification Administration recorded an initial 40.6 million pesos in damages to electric cooperatives affected by typhoons Marce, Nika, Ophel, and Pepito. As of yesterday, 27 ECs in 21 provinces across 7 regions remain under close monitoring. Restoration efforts are ongoing for 22 ECs experiencing partial power interruptions, while 83.51% of affected municipalities have regained normal power supply. NIA continues to assess damages and support ECs in restoring electricity to affected areas.
DWDD National News.
For our weather update, the northeast monsoon or Amihan and shear line will bring cloudy skies and rains over extreme northern Luzon today. According to Pag-asa, Batanes will have cloudy skies with rains due to the northeast monsoon, with a possibility that flash floods or landslides will occur due to moderate to at times heavy rains. Babuyan Islands will have cloudy skies with scattered rains and isolated thunderstorms due to the shear line. Meanwhile, Metro Manila and the rest of the country will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms due to the easterlies.
Armed Forces Radio.
We have a report coming in from Leonor about new commander of 7 IED formally assumes.
33rd Commander of the 7th Infantry Kaugnay Division formally assumed during a change of command ceremony at the 7th Infantry Division Headquarters, Fort Magsaysay, Nueva Ecija yesterday. Lieutenant General Roy M. Galido, Commanding General of the Philippine Army, installed Brigadier General Joseph Norwin Pasamonte, who succeeded Major General Andrew Dip Costello, who recently retired. In his message, the new commander vowed to upload the Kaugnay spirit and enhance systems to better serve Kaugnay troopers. A member of PMA Sambisig class of 1991, Brigadier General Pasamonte brings a legacy of discipline and excellence to his new role. This is Lenore Tanap reporting for AFP Community News, One AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Lenore Tanap.
DWDD National News.
Damage to school buildings caused by the series of typhoons has reached about 1 billion pesos. Education Undersecretary for Disaster Risk Reduction Service Rev C. Escobedo said 110 out of 280 school division offices were affected by typhoons Nika, Ophel, and Pepito. An initial count of 323 classrooms destroyed and 507 needing major repairs. Escobedo also said more than 200 schools were also being used as evacuation centers due to Pepito.
DWDD National News.
Japan vows to continue to assist the Philippines, especially after the series of typhoons that hit the country in less than a month. Japan International Cooperation Agency or JICA President Tanaka Akihiko made the assurance during his courtesy call to President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. For his part, Marcos mentioned the issue of the country's flood control in water management. The president also thanked the JICA for its continuous cooperation with the country and expressed hopes for more green projects in the future.
Armed Forces Radio.
Let us hear more updates from Joanna of First Year G about NOLCOM to host first shoot for charity Depensa Norte to protect territorial integrity.
The Northern Luzon Command Armed Forces of the Philippines is set to hold a Shoot for Charity and Depensa Norte, a premier event dedicated to supporting territorial integrity through maritime domain awareness in the NOLCOM Joint Operational Area on November 22 to 24, 2024 at the Tarlac Shooters Club Incorporated, Sitio Molave, San Isidro, Tarlac City. The Shoot for Charity and Depensa Norte aims also to raise funds to support the charity activity of the command, such as assisting force multipliers in the northernmost part of its joint operational area, as well as the RPSB programs of the PNP and underprivileged individuals in geographically isolated and formerly conflict-affected areas. Featuring an 8 stages Level 2 Philippine Practical Shooting Association or PPSA sanction match, the event will gather shooting enthusiasts, both military and civilian. Courses of fire will be 146 total rounds with stages 3 short, 4 medium, and 1 long. The specific competition for Lomen will occur on November 22, and the open competition will follow on November 23 and 24. The registration fee is set at 1,200 pesos for civilians and 700 pesos for Lomen. All proceeds will go to charity shoot for a purpose. The Northern Luzon Command believes in the strength of a united community to uphold and defend our nation's maritime territories, and the Shoot Fest combines sportsmanship with patriotism, creating an opportunity to support its important mission. Participants and attendees are encouraged to come together to compete for a cause and to strengthen support for our maritime territories and be defenders of the North. For more information about the event or to register, contact Mr. Jim Ferrer at 0917-510-7030 or Master Sergeant Hernale at 0917-819-1303 or visit the Northern Luzon Command Facebook page. Reporting from Northern Luzon Command, this is John Sagawak for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Joanne Sagao.
DWDD National News.
For other national news, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. is looking into tapping state universities and college graduates to bolster local production of agricultural seeds. The president said that farmers can focus on growing the seedlings with the graduates of agricultural SUCs attending to seed production. The chief executive said SUCs possess the technical expertise for seed production, as he emphasized the need to scale up agricultural schools to transition seed production from the laboratory to commercial levels. Commission on Higher Education Chairperson Prospero de Vera said approximately 70 SUCs in the country offer agriculture programs.
DWDD National News.
The Philippine National Police is finalizing its anti-illegal drug campaign roadmap 2024 to 2028. This aims to intensify efforts against illegal drugs while ensuring a humane and rights-based approach. In a statement, PNP Chief General Romel Francisco Marbil said the roadmap was based on the hard-earned lessons from the past. He said this is a testament to the agency's dedication in protecting lives and upholding human dignity. Marbil also added that the roadmap honors the heroism of the police force and aims to foster a safer, drug-free Philippines.
Armed Forces Radio.
On the other line, let us hear more from Beth Tanyete about AFCE's Mark's 52nd anniversary.
The Armed Forces of the Philippines Commissary and Exchange Services, or AFCES, celebrated its 52nd anniversary, highlighted by the awarding of its recertified status under the AFP Transformation Roadmap Institutionalization Pathway, graced by the AFP Vice Chief of Staff, Lieutenant General Arthur Cordora, The event emphasized AFP's dedication in supporting AFP personnel through affordable quality products and enhancing operational readiness and effectiveness. The milestone reflects its enduring commitment to the welfare of the AFP community. This is Beth Anieta reporting for the AFP Community News, one AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Beth Añete.
DWDD National News.
For other development story, the Dangerous Drugs Board and the National Youth Commission have teamed up in the fight against illegal drug abuse. NYC Chairperson Jeff Ortega vowed to actively participate in the DDB's Philippine Anti-Illegal Drugs Strategy and support the annual celebration of International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Trafficking. Ortega said the commission is excited to work closely with the DDB to empower the youth. For his part, DDB Executive Director Earl Saavedra said both agencies look forward in collaborating and implementing more programs in combating youth drug abuse for a safer and healthier Filipino youth.
DWDD National News.
The governors joined the call to postpone the first ever parliamentary elections in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao to 2026. Basilan Governor Jim Hataman Saliman, Maguindanao del Norte Governor Abdul Rauf Makakua, and Tawi-Tawi Governor Ismael Sali said the postponement will provide necessary time to address the distribution of parliamentary seats. This comes after the Supreme Court decided to uphold the validity of the Bangsamoro Organic Law, declaring that Sulu is no longer part of the region. Under the Bangsamoro Electoral Code, 7 of the 80 parliament seats were allocated to Sulu.
Armed Forces Radio.
Let us hear more from Meljoy of First Year G about 35 World War II veterans honor in United States Congressional Gold Medal awarding ceremony.
Yes, Rolf, 35 World War II veterans were honored on November 19, 2024 during the United States Congressional Gold Medal awarding ceremony held at Tala Hall, Camp Melchor F. de la Cruz, Upegamo, Isabela. The award symbolizes recognition for the sacrifices made by these heroic Filipino veterans in defending freedom and justice, not just for the Philippines but for the world. This ceremony is part of a series of events across the Philippines that began in 2008, reflecting the U.S. acknowledgement of the significant contributions of Filipino veterans in fighting against the Japanese during World War II. The awarding ceremony was led by Her Excellency Mary K. L. Carlson, U.S. Ambassador to the Philippines, represented by Mr. Hong V. Den of U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs Manila Regional Benefits Office, along with Undersecretary Pablo M. Lorenzo of Civil Veterans Reserve Affairs Representative of the Department of National Defense, Undersecretary Reynaldo B. Mapago, Administrator of the Philippines Veterans Affairs Office, and Major General Gulliver L. Sinieres, Commander of the 5th Infantry Division. Din expressed deep gratitude to the Filipino World War II veterans, acknowledging their bravery and heroism as the foundation of the enduring friendship between the United States and the Philippines. He emphasized the importance of maintaining this partnership to build a future of lasting peace and shared prosperity. This is Mel Ginesio Arroco reporting for AFP Community News, one AFP for stronger Philippines.
Thank you so much, Meljoy.
Armed Forces Radio.
From Solcom, let us hear from Jess about Tactical Operations Group 5 operational update on Typhoon Pepito in the Bicol region.
In the wake of the Typhoon Pepito, Tactical Operations Group 5 played a crucial role in disaster response and recovery by facilitating key air operations. TOG 5 supported the deployment of air assets for relief and aerial assessments, ensuring the rapid movement of resources and personnel to affected areas. The group coordinated flights for the transport of family food packs to isolated communities in Calaguas Island and enabled President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and his party to oversee disaster response efforts on the ground. TOG 5 also provided aerodrome services for helicopters, conducting rapid damage assessments and needs analysis mission vital for assessing the storm's impact. Through seamless coordination and dedication, TOG 5 exemplified the Philippine Air Force commitment to national service and disaster relief efforts. This is Jess from Solcom reporting for AFP Community News 1 AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Jess from Solcom.
DWDD National News.
For other national news, the police and military in the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao raised the critical challenge posed by the growing number of unregistered firearms. PRO Bar Regional Operations Division Chief Police Colonel Jibin Bongkayo said they noted an increase in the number of loose firearms in the third quarter this year to 27,352 from 21,272 in the same period last year. Bongkayo said there is a possibility that these loose firearms can be or will be used in the first ever parliamentary elections in 2025. But the Bangsamoro Police and Military said they are doing their best to maintain peace and order in the region.
DWDD National News.
The Department of Migrant Workers announced that the Ministry of Labor and the Labor Market Regulatory Authority of the Kingdom of Bahrain are now requiring manpower agencies' insurance deposit before any work permit is issued. Based on the new policy, licensed agencies are now required to deposit 23,406 pesos as insurance for every work permit used in addition to the regular work permit. DMW Secretary Hans Leo Kakdak said the new measure is aimed at protecting both the workers and the agencies involved. This aims to ensure that the financial burden of repatriation will not be shouldered by workers in cases of contract termination or other related circumstances.
Armed Forces Radio.
Updates from El Mercado, but Mandaluyong LGU urges constituents to participate in DOH immunization campaign.
The City of Mandaluyong urges their constituents to participate in Department of Health Big Catch-Up Immunization Campaign to be launched in the welfare of pregnant women, children, and even senior citizens to avoid being hit various diseases in the country. In the information released by their City Health Department, among those eligible to be granted free vaccines for various illnesses are children ages 0 to 23 months, pregnant women, and senior citizens ages 60 years old and above. Under the DOH program, free vaccines include BCG for tuberculosis, DPT, diphtheria, pertussis and tetanus vaccine, OPB, oral polio vaccines, hepatitis B, MMR, measles, mumps and rubella, IPV, inactive polio vaccines, PCV, and anti-influenza vaccine. Aside from fixed post-immunization sites from their respective barangay, a house-to-house immunization will be launched through their barangay health workers in the community. And this is Ella Mercado reporting for AFP Community News 1 AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Ella Mercado.
Armed Forces Radio.
For other updates, let us hear the details about AFP's Signal Corps celebrates 89th anniversary. Go ahead, Gina.
The Armed Forces of the Philippines Signal Corps commemorated its 89th anniversary at Camp Aguinaldo, Quezon City. Lieutenant General Agustin Malinit, AFP Inspector General, presided over the event wherein he highlighted in his keynote speech the unit's dedication in advancing modern technology and communication systems to enhance AFP operational capabilities. The celebration reaffirmed the Signal Corps' essential role in sustaining command, control, and communication infrastructure crucial to the military's mission success. This is Gina reporting for AFP Community News, 1 AFP for a stronger Philippines.
Thank you, Gina.
DWDD National News.
Philippine offshore gaming operators or POGOs are now disguising themselves as resorts and restaurants to hide their illegal operations. Interior Secretary John Vic Remulla disclosed this when he attended his confirmation hearing before the Commission on Appointments. Remulla said these POGOs obtained business permits from the local government. He vowed to use or to issue a memorandum circular to remind mayors of their duty to inspect business establishments.
DWDD Armed Forces News.
And that's all for today's broadcast. Thank you so much for joining us, especially to our audience in our Facebook page, AFP Radio DWDD. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow for more updates, same time and same station. Again, this is Ralph Suzon for AFP Community News, One AFP for Stronger Philippines.
Alamin ang mga mainit na balita mula sa ating Armed Forces. Tumutok sa 1134 kHz AM sa inyong mga radyo. At manood online. I-like at i-share ang AFP Radio DWDD Facebook page. Ito ang